Some markets are going to be competitive and there's nothing you can do to change that. However, considering that most markets worth getting into are going to have at least some competition, you kind of have to learn how to deal with it and not shy away from it. The good news is that often you can do things that make it a lot easier to get ahead, even in a market that's tough as can be. And sometimes you can find strategies that allow you to transcend most of the competition. I get why some business owners get nervous at the idea of having to compete. It'd be nice if you didn't have to do that. However, you have to take a look at things as they are and not the way you wish they were. So let's take a look at some things you can do if you are dealing with a competitive space. 1. You can find advertising channels that your competition is not using. Most business folks follow one another. They may be a leader in their office or workplace, but when it comes to advertising, they are followers. What this means is that most of them kind of herd up on the same platforms and often will ignore viable platforms for advertising just because they are unaware of them as being possibilities. 2. You can partner up. The art of partnering up with complementary business owners is one that should be taught more, in my opinion. Even when you think there's no one you can partner up with, there usually is. If you do what most people will not do and keep looking and keep making inquiries, one good partnership is sometimes all that it takes for some business owners to break through a competitive market. 3. You can service your customers. A lot of businesses slack off as much as they can when it comes to servicing their customers. They just want their customers to come in, hand them their cash, and be out the door. The business that realizes that most people do not want to be treated this way and who services their customers better than the competition does, soon will have very little competition. So you can see, sometimes the idea that a market is too competitive is kind of an illusion. One that you can see through if you are willing to do things that your average competitor probably will not do.